In this section, we are going to create a GitHub account, and after that, we are going to check the default branch and make sure it is main. As the third step, we are going to set up our global information as guided in the link below. Once again, you will be able to find all these notes under the video in the description part for you to easily navigate. Let's get started. So the first thing first, I will take this link and we will visit github.com. For that, I will simply get the Chrome browser and visit the link provided here. I need to sign up because I don't have an account. This is what you need to do. I will just hit that sign up button on the right top. And once you click on that, I'm going to provide my email address. And as the second step, you need to create a unique password. Make sure you do not forget this email and password, which we are going to use. After you provide your email address and password, click on continue. And you need to have a unique username as well. Here, okay, that will be my name. You can give any name. So email preferences, you may check this box to receive occasional product updates and announcements, or if you don't want to, just leave it unchecked and hit continue. And here there is a small verification. Please solve this puzzle so we know that you are a real person. You need to verify. We'll get this. I believe this is matching. And once you submit, you will be verified and you can click on create account now. Well, this one, as you can see, it is sending us a code to our email and it's asking us to enter this to finish the setup. For this, just go to your email address and I have mine right here. You see, I already get a code and I need to take this code, pass it to this verification. And after that, there will be few more personalization questions, which I will simply skip for now. Now it's initializing our dashboard. And as you guys can see, we got our brand new GitHub account. On the right top, you can see your profile avatar with your name that you provided and also options here that you can customize your GitHub account. I want you to take your name and save it in somewhere here. So let's say name, actually username. And also remember the email that you use for this. What I used was TechGlobalTestQA@gmail.com because I will set this as the global information later. So please don't forget this. Okay, now our account is set. I would like to check the default branch and make sure it is made. To do that, we will get back to our GitHub account, which is empty right now. We don't have any project or repository. Later, we will create a lot. But for now, I will just go to my profile picture right here, and we will go to settings. In the settings, we will go to repositories right there under code planning and automation. And here you will see repository default branch is main. Since it's already main, I'm not going to change anything. I will just keep it main. But later we will check our local. We will make sure it is also main. These two default branches should match each other. Okay. We are done with the step 2 as well. We just check and verify that the default branch is made. Now, as the third step, we need to set up our global information on our local, which means on our machine. For that, I will take this link. We are going to visit this link now. I can open a new tab right there and get here. Okay, so this is the documentation provided by Git. And you will probably find any information required or you will need in the future whenever you struggle with something. You can check their own documentation and you can resolve your issues. Here, I will get to first time Git setup. And under the first time Git setup article, if you scroll down a little bit more, there will be a section where you need to identify your username, email, and these with the Git after the installation. In the previous video, you remember we already installed Git. Now I need to run this git config global username to be our username and git config global user email to be the email. And this username and email will be our own that I already saved right here. So let's quickly take these two commands right there. I will first get them here. So 2 commands, get rid of the $sign, by the way, before these commands. It's just there to simply state that it is a command. So these are 2 commands. And the third one we need for now is going to be to set up our default branch, which we want to make sure it is main. I will take this command as well and put it right here. Instead of John Doe and this email, I will put my own name. You should do it as well. Make sure you put your own username and email address, and also default branch to be main. After doing this, I can run these commands one by one on the terminal, or I can just select all of it together and run at once in the terminal. So for this, remember you can search and get a terminal and zoom in a little bit. I will just paste all these commands here for my username, email, and default branch to be made. I will hit enter. Now these information should be set globally, but I want to check if it is really set or not. To do that, you can run a command, should be listed here. I will just take the initial part of this command, git config --list, run below command to check global information. Well, after setting up all the global information with these 3 commands, now I need to run the git config list command to see if they are really set or not. This is just to make sure we did the right thing. So I take this command, get back to my terminal and run it. Now you can see that, okay, the username is the name that we set right there, and the email address is also the email address we set, and the default branch is main. So we just make sure the default branch is main on our local, and also we made sure the default branch on the GitHub account is also main. This is very crucial. Make sure you got these things correct. After this, you just can get back to the default page, and we are done setting up our GitHub account for now. In the next video, we are going to set up the SSH key to be able to work with local projects and the GitHub. See you in the next video.